What's up? Welcome to another video of Code Now. My name is Mike, Green Phoenix Engineering. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different, specifically chatbots, AI chatbots to be exact. And we're talking about this because Green Phoenix Engineering is a technology company. We do all things tech. We don't just do one thing. We're not a one-trick pony. And AI chatbots are like the new hotness right now. They're trending, and I decided, hey, why not give it a go? So I created a chatbot for Green Phoenix Engineering, my own website, right? Our website, and I've been playing with it here a little bit. I need to keep playing with it, but I want to show you guys basically how I did it. It's pretty easy, and I'm actually doing this for another client as well, myself. I'm the other client for another business that I have, my real estate business. So I have another website where I want to create a chat bot for guests who come to the property and they have questions about, what's the code to get in, what's the Wi-Fi, things like that. So I'm still new to this. I'm still playing with it. It's not all the way there. It's working. The answers are not exactly how I want them to be. But I'll go through this bot a little bit here, and then I'll go through the process of creating one, and then we'll create one together here, like a new one, so you guys can see what it's all about. So I'll start here. This is the bot I created. It's GPE bot. Ask me anything about Green Phoenix or Code Now, which you guys are familiar with. So I asked it, hey, who runs GPE? And it said, da 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 da. And I said, what is Code Now? And it said, da da da. And then this one I asked today, I was like, hey, how much is the Code Now program? Because that's probably a question on a lot of y'all's head. And then it gave me this answer that I wasn't really like, that's where it fell short a little bit. So the way it works is you create a new bot, and you give it websites to scrape. So you create a chatbot, hop into any studio. Okay, let's go edit it. Yep. So this is the studio editor, and this little guide here kind of gives you options like, do you want to give it documents? Do you want to give it websites? Do you want to start from a template that you can customize, or you need like hand holding? Like, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I just want to try it. So for the GPE one, I just went from websites, but pick whatever you want. You can even start at websites and add documents, right? So that's kind of a cool thing there. Like you can start somewhere, but you can continue adding. So let's just start from websites. So let's say I'm just gonna pick an arbitrary site here now. Chatbot that I had already created. So it's this guy, and he's not published yet because I'm still working on it. But I was giving him some information somewhere. So if you take this little snippet right here, once you publish it, you can put it in your website, and that's basically how I got it on this guy here, right? I went into the back end for this website, and I posted it in the footer section. And here are the docs, Botpress docs. I'm using Botpress, by the way. Obviously, you guys already probably figured that out, but there's one other platform that I'm aware of, probably more, but that I'm aware of. It's called Stack AI, and this one's another AI chatbot builder, but they also offer other stuff like search engines, all this other stuff. Internal tools. So this one's really cool in my mind, because you can sell this, right? You can say, hey, I will build you an AI for your company, and you give it all of the company's information, whether it's documents, whether it's databases, anything that can integrate to this thing. This Stack AI platform will scrape all of it, and it will use AI to kind of make sense of it and put it together, and then be able to answer questions. Chatbots are a really common application. So anyways, that's Stack AI. Haven't played with it too much. There is a free version, and it has this really cool editor here where you can kind of build your logic. And all of these integrate with OpenAI, right? So ChatGPT from OpenAI, that's kind of like the main thing right now. Aside from having pre-configured information from your company, for example, right? So I can go, so let's go in here, right? So I asked it these questions, but what if I say, hey, are cigarettes, I probably spelled that wrong, cigarettes, one R, bad for you? And since it's integrated with OpenAI, it's going to be able to answer that and give me some legible, some, you know, a concise answer. It does take a while though, I notice, which is kind of weird. There's no like 3 dots. Okay, now it, yeah, okay, so they can say stocks can, so this answer is coming directly from ChatGPT, right? This is not obviously not anywhere in my website. This information up here, it scraped it from my website. Now the answer is wrong, and that's where I need to tweak and tune it a little bit, and give it some more specific answers based on certain questions. So, but mind you, I'm still learning this. This is all still new to me. I've seen it, I've heard about it, I researched it a little bit, but not as much as I want to. So, but it's really, really cool and intuitive. So, anywho, let's say, okay, let's check, this other client that I'm working for. The client is myself, and let's go here and let's pull this up here. Actually, can I just do this? Okay, so I'm telling this thing, hey, go scrape this website, and that's the site you're going to use to answer questions. Oh, it wasn't working. Here we go, edit. This is where I want to go. So I've already given this thing some sites, right? So if I go to, and I'm still learning the interface, where are the sites that I told it to answer questions from? Check knowledge. Always. Add card. So there's a lot that you can do here. Based on certain questions or commands, you can actually have it do stuff. You can execute some code, insert record into a database, and all this other stuff that you can do. And then an AI task, right? Capture information, percentage. So this thing can, it can do things like a human can. And it's very, very powerful. And just because it's integrated with ChatGPT is not the main show, right? Like that's just one bell and whistle, that's just one little trick it has. It's connected to ChatGPT. But what you can do is you can further take that and have ChatGPT be knowledgeable about things and have it do stuff based on the questions. Like, for example, hey, I want to sign up for this course. Sign me up. Cool. This little chatbot, ideally when it's done and I'm done with it, it's going to, 1, register you for a meeting with me. 2, it's going to sign you up in our database of people. It's going to enter your information into our database of students, and you're going to be onboarded basically. Everything will be automated. I don't have to do anything. No one has to do anything. You will automatically get your access once you have paid, right? So this is long term, obviously. None of this has been done, but let me go back to add knowledge base source. Okay, here we go. So this is where I can add more to it, right? Documents, web pages, web search, text document. So I can just dump text in here and okay, here is confused it is, yeah, so oops, not that. Push. So let's delete this guy because this one delete. I don't want too much. I like a clean workspace. Strip guard. These are just random names that it assigns. So cool. So now let's go back to confused ibis. Let's rename this guy to overlook cottage bot. Cool. And that tells me exactly what I'm doing. So I come over here and refresh this page. So there's some other websites that I tried to give it and it didn't like it because it had parameters attached to this URL and it said, hey, this is not like, so I'm gonna add this right here. So the Airbnb listing for this guy, over the cottage, is this guy. I'm gonna copy it from here. I'm gonna put it here. Right, and it doesn't like this one because it has this extra stuff here in it. It says, hey, this is not a valid domain name. Part of it is, right? Obviously this is a valid domain name, but it just wants to scrape the main site. It doesn't want a page, it doesn't, for whatever reason, right? So what I'm having to do is, I gave it this PDF of information. The issue is, it only scanned one vector, which means it only has one piece of information, and that PDF has a slew of information, but they're images. So it's not able to scan text off of images. And this is the part where I'm kind of playing with it, right? I'm playing with it, throwing things at it, see what it can do. At the very worst case, I'm gonna have to take all of that text and just scrape it myself and dump it into here because it can't do text. It can't read text from image. Now, there's other tools that can do that, right? So I could do that first and then dump it in here, so I don't have to go and manually do it. But this is just, this is kind of the process of problem solving. There's all these little things and tools that you can do to use to solve your problems. And I'm doing it for myself first. I'd like to be able to say, hey, I'm going to clients and I'm offering this to clients and selling it to them. But I need to do it for myself first, right? I need to eat my own dog food. I need to know how to solve the problem first. Or I could just find someone to do it for me and then plug these two things together, right? Anywho, so let's keep going here. So I got this cottage guide. It has one vector. Let's click in here and see what this is. So we advise again, Okay, so why did it scrape this, but it didn't scrape the rest? Let's check it out. So bring this over here. So guide. This is basically the guide that I send to guests when they go check in, right? This is sent to them in their messages. So let's look for that one message about this. And I think this is why. So I created this slide. See, it's a slide that I created with text from Sheets, Google Sheets, right? But everything else was created on Canva. I created all of these on Canva just to make it nice and pretty, give it some background, and it's a lot simpler. Like Canva has a lot of more tools and images and stuff to be able to create these awesome slides as opposed to doing it just here on Sheets. So that makes sense. It was able to scrape up this information because this is raw text here in Google Sheets. So I would have to go to Canva, copy all the text, and then kind of feed it to the to this guy, right? So I'm not sure I want to go that route. That's a little manual. I think I can do better. So I'm gonna keep trying to figure that out. But point is, I wanted to show you guys this, how it works, and this is just one little piece of it. Like giving it a website is just one little piece. So if I click on here, you can search the entire web, specific websites, the entire web. Let me try this. Where's the web search. I guess it can only do one. Okay, I'll figure that out. So I haven't played with this part too much. Obviously, there's a lot you can do here. I have not at all, by any means, played with it that much. But point is, there's a chat bot. It works. Let's go ahead and try and ask it another question and see. What services? What actually it's right there. Mission and strategy. Let's see. What is GPE's mission and strategy, or just mission? And it's, I mean, I'm hoping it's gonna give me this right here. I don't like that it doesn't give us like a little, hey, I'm loading until a few seconds. Oh, even a little audible note there. Refactor today's workforce talent into tomorrow's problem solvers. Okay, yeah, that works, right? It's great for my website. It's smart enough to know, hey, this is the mission right here, and this is the answer I'm gonna give it. So let's dig a little further and keep testing it. It didn't want this site either. Let me double check. I don't think. Oh, this is the other one. Oh, did it? No, let me see. Let's try it out. Close this, close this. So how many units, or how many hours of mentor sessions in the Code Now program? How much time do I get with a mentor in the Code Now program? Let's see if it's smart enough to figure that out. Pretty sure I gave, oh, that was quick. You get 2 hours of one-on-one mentoring sessions per week for 3 months. Yeah, buddy. How cool is that? I'm pretty sure I'll go check right now, but I'm pretty sure I gave it this site too, and it was able to pick this up. That's fucking cool. This thing is smart. And it was able to understand what I'm looking for and where the answer is. And that one actually came back pretty quick. Let's see what else. So the other question that I asked, which it didn't give me really the right answer, is like, how much is the course? And it gave me all of this information, but it didn't give me that right number, which is this, right? So I gotta play with that a little bit and see. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know yet. So, but anyways, you guys get the point. This thing is really fucking cool. It's powerful. As far as coding, you can definitely integrate some code in here. What kind of code? I'm not sure. Let's see. Add a table. Add a card. You can add a card. What's the card? So we can execute code. Let's see what kind of code. Oh, look at that. All right. What kind of code am I supposed to write here? Generate code. Very cool. So the AI will even generate the code for you. So let's see here. Workflow. What language is this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Use Lodash. Access. Okay, so this is JS. This is JavaScript. It's got some Lodash. It's got access. It's telling you how to do. Okay, so start here. A few ideas. You can get started value. So you can hook into the workflow, assign values to variables, change values associated to a specific user. Okay, really cool. External calls, Lodash for data manipulation. Lexon to date. For dates. Use the event object to access the user's message. Okay. Very, very fucking cool. that I can do all this. Let me see. Oh, it went away. Okay. Okay. Cool. I like this so far. I love the drop down. I love that it's an editor already. Console.log. So I'm gonna pass it something. It's text, and if it's text, and obviously here we're gonna put text. Temp1. And we also print temp1, temp1. Why are you temp? Oh, it's just temp. This guy. Okay. How do I test this thing? What's this? Click on any message. And debug it. I just want to play the code. Maybe not. What is this? Is this the generator thing? Do something. Let's see what happens. Run temp F. Okay. Anyways, I'm assuming once I hook into the variables and the user, I can take input and go out to another system and integrate whatever, right? Like I need to take the user's input, add it to a database, or go register him or her to something. And this is just, I mean, I'm just printing stuff out to play with it, but point is you can add JS code, which is really fucking cool, right? So you can hook into the Webflow, you can send stuff out, you can manipulate some data if you need to based on time, you can do some time manipulation, and then you can hook into the user as well. So this is really cool. I'm gonna keep playing with it. Let's see what else we got on errors. Yeah, so it's already said. We've seen this a couple times. Timeout, conversation end, knowledge base that I didn't add there, small talk. And here's the knowledge thingamajigs. Acknowledgement source, documents, web pages, web search. I really want to know if this, yeah, it's not really, it's not the entire web. So I don't get this web search one. Like, where's the input? Are you just gonna search the web for the question? That's kind of dumb. Figure that out some more. So anyways, what else we got? We got agents. Don't know too much about agents. We have a library. Intents. We have entities. Okay. We have, oh cool. Cool. We can have the user select different options, enter in different data. Like we can literally build a form with this chatbot. Weight measurement, color, quality, quantity of people. Hooks. This is really cool too. We can take actions based on certain messages. And that's okay. Explore timeout main. So main. This is where the bread and butter is at right here. Execute code. This is really cool. Can I read this guy? I can read that guy. Cool. So you can add different things here. Always go to next window. Quick reference. Ah, look at that. So you can access all kinds of things from the chatbot to reference in your code or your builder here. Chatting with bot, adding a response, creating an AI response, sharing your bot. And you got a Discord community, you got docs, chat with support. What is that like? Do they have, is this Is this the chatbot itself? Look at this. They probably built this with the damn tool itself. Home, messages, help, tasks. Yeah, they probably built all of this with Botpress itself, which is really cool. So anyways, that is today's video. It's not a lot, not to do so much with code, but you can add some code in here. So you still need to learn how to code, right? You still need to learn how to code to be able to execute this little block. Not necessarily to build this chatbot, but if you want to customize it, how do I get back into this code thing here? Yeah, right here. If you want to customize this thing to be able to be dynamic and do some really cool stuff, then yeah, you would need to learn some JS code. But without having that, you can set up a chatbot to just scrape websites, tweak it and tune it a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, but I'm gonna figure it out and then sell it. This is just another idea of what you can do with technology, another idea of what you can do with code. This Botpress Studio platform is pretty amazing and powerful, as you've seen, and I'm just scratching the surface still, right? This thing has a lot more features and things that we can play with and tweak and tune. But yeah, so if you want to learn how to write code, obviously shameless plug, Code Now. That's our program. That's what we offer. Teach you how to write code using React, front-end development specifically. And our job is, or our goal is, to get you into a coding job, a entry-level front-end development coding job. Now, that doesn't say you can't take a detour and go this route and start building chatbots and selling them. Write your own custom code in there and you're off to the races, right? It's really up to you guys. That's what I love about technology. It's so open. It's such an open field. You can be creative. And I'm like a double brain person. I have this technical side, but I also have this creative side. And I love that you can blend both of them together. Right? You can be creative with the technical. And when I work on a daily basis, and I get into flow, it's my favorite. I just love doing it because it's like painting, but I'm writing code, I'm solving puzzles, I'm moving things around, trying different things. And when I get something to work, boom, serotonin just floods. It's an awesome feeling. So yeah, if you guys have questions about this, this is, where's the docs? Botpress.com/docs. That's where you can find more about Botpress. They got video tutorials, partner program, blog community, all that good stuff. If you want to learn more about Code Now, you know where to find us, codenow.groovepages.com. I'll change this URL one day. Probably to codenow.greenphoenixengineering. That's what it really should be. Either way. Yeah. Hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you are learning every day something. If it's not coding, it's something, right? Continue growing. Continue challenging yourself. Keep striving for more. Peace, love, respect. See y'all. Peace.